the previous administration that let that happen.
Okay? So what are you going to do? All right, what are you going to do now? Is the president not, is he going to condemn foreign interference? Is he going to make sure his own campaign doesn't participate in this? Does he want to criminalize foreign interference?
Been doing it for 2 years. Already been working with the states to make sure this can't happen. Again, it's stuff that doesn't percolate up to the level of national attention. But our Department of Justice, our DHS, have been working with states and local governments to make sure that no foreign government, Russia or anybody, has the ability to do what in 2020, what they did in 2016. I just wish people, tried to lay some of the blame where it belongs in the previous administration for letting it happen in the first place.
Very quickly, are you confident that it was nobody in the White House or a White House advance person that made the request to the Navy to cover up the USS John McCain?
Oh, no, I absolutely believe it was probably somebody in the advance team.
It was on your team. Is there any consequences for this?
I'll answer your question. An advance team is hundreds of people. You know this better than me. You've been overseas as the President of the United States. The fact that some 23 or 24-year-old person on the advance team went to that site and said, oh, my goodness, there's the John McCain. We all know how the President feels about the former senator. Maybe that's not the best backdrop. Can somebody look into moving it? That's not an unreasonable thing to
Seriously?
ask. It's not, and it's certainly
not an unreasonable thing about a U.S. Navy, ship that we're worried the President of the United States it might get set off because a ship that was named for John McCain's grandfather first.
I know. It's a different John McCain. We get that. But you're the third or fourth journalist who's asked me, is someone going to get fired for this? No. If you're not getting along...
No, the president thought it was well-meaning.
And again, the president's feelings towards the former senator are well-known. They're well-known throughout the office. They're well-known in the media. But to think that you're going to get fired over this is silly. If you're going to a staff meeting and say, look, Chuck is fighting with so-and-so, let's not sit them together today at the meeting, is that a fireable offense at NBC? Goodness gracious, what kind of place are you folks running over here?
Well, that's not. You're asking me something that doesn't happen. This happened here.
This has now gotten 2 minutes of time on Sunday afternoon.
It is.
And this is just outrageous.
All right, I like asking this at the end. Are you acting still? Acting. Are you still so are you not OMB director, or could you be OMB director without Senate confirmation?
My official, that's two different questions. I know. I am the Senate-confirmed director of the Office of Management and Budget. Still, and I am in my acting capacity as the Chief of Staff to the President of the United States.
Do you expect to ever go back to OMB?
I like what I'm doing now.
Mick Mulvaney, as always, sir, thanks for coming on and sharing your views. It's always a pleasure to talk with you.
Thanks, Chuck.
All right. When we come back, more Democrats are calling for an impeachment inquiry after Robert Mueller's appearance, but none of them are named